Alright, and welcome to the Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands stream. We are starting at the beginning, in the prologue.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Alright, which way do we want to go? Let's go with boy, randomly.
It's a boy. A boy. We've got a son, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Oh, James, we did it. A son. Our beautiful son.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, son. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, little guy. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Alright, now, just to get some preliminary stuff out of the way, though I don't think anyone's watching yet. I'm fine with doing this with some audience participation, but the focus of this playthrough is going to be exploration of lore and the analysis of the game as we played, narrative analysis. I'm setting this up now while I'm doing this. I did it before, but I'm just checking to make sure that it's all, you know, still set up well. I don't do a lot of streaming, so this is going to be a little tricky, maybe, but we'll see how it goes. Everything looks fine as far as I can tell. So we should be able to go with it soon. If you have any suggestions as to you know, what to do, what to name the character, anything like that, feel free to, you know, speak up in the chat, which I will be. I'm trying to monitor that right now. In fact, that's what I'm doing instead of continuing on with the game. Is I'm getting my laptop out because I realized, you know, the way I have this set up, I can't exactly Alt-Tab into another window. And I've got OBS monitoring to make sure the recording is going well. I should have, you know, set that up with something else in the second monitor, but I guess we're stuck with this now. All right. I've got the two monitors and the laptop set up, so hopefully that will do well. To have us set up. All right. We are going to name ourselves something. In the lack of any other input, I am going to go with just a channel name. There we go.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the gene projection. Let's see what you'll look like when you're all grown up.
Alright, I don't really care too much about this, so I'm going to go ahead and just choose a randomized head. Click this a few times until we get something good or interesting. They all look the same, honestly. I mean, there's not... You know, they all look the same face, except somewhat distorted. So I guess it doesn't really matter. We're not going to be looking at ourselves too much anyway. Alright, that's fine. I don't care. Alright, pick a hairstyle. It also doesn't matter. There we go. We'll go with this guy. Clean shaven for now. That's fine. We can always change it later.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be?
Alright, we get 2 traits. Actually 3, because we can also pick Wild Wasteland for free, and we're going to do that just because it gives us more content to go through and more to look at and everything. So let's go with that. We're going to go with Good Natured, which gives us a +5 to a bunch of passive and social skills, but a -5 to our combat skills. But that's fine because combat, even at the beginning, isn't too difficult. And we're going to go with Small Frame is good. It gives us some more points to spend on our special attributes, but we don't need it. We're going to go with Skilled because the -10 from experience isn't too much of a problem, because again, this is both Fallout 3 and New Vegas. So that's a lot of XP by the end, and we don't want it to be too easy for us. So we're going to go with these here.
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine. She's in cardiac
Something's-
arrest. Start compression. Get
Something's-
the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be
Don't
no
look straight into the light, pal.
James and his
You'll
cheerly
hurt your eyes.
charity. May your future be
Just
bright.
something you could use to
Feel just like home.
Come on over here, son. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, pal. I'll be back in a bit.
So we're a year old, and we have we're walking on our 2 feet, which is great. And we can jump amazingly well for a baby. I have never seen a 1-year-old jump, but we can do it pretty well. There is a way actually to escape this room and when Dad comes back and fall down into the another part of the tutorial actually, because this is like the way the level is set up in the game is there's multiple copies of the same vault. And if you escape in the tutorial, you can fall down into another part of the tutorial and then escape the vault as an infant, which is weird because there's no model for babies in the game, for toddlers or whatever we are. So you end up looking like a weird, tiny version of your teenager self, which is the model they're using for us here. And you can play the game that way, but we're not going to, because that's, you know, not what the stream is about. Alright. For stats, we're going to go pretty average. Again, this is a fairly easy game. We don't need to min-max it too much. A lot of people use Charisma as a dump stat, but we absolutely aren't going to. In fact, we're going to raise it because we don't need to use dump stats. We're better than that, aren't we? Maybe. We're also raising our intelligence up to 8. That's our one outstanding feature of our Vault Dweller here. And we'll go with a 6 for agility too. That's fine. Everything else is fine. So we've got 5, 5, 5, 6, 8, 6, 5. Mostly average, kind of likable, pretty smart, a little agile, but that's it. Alright. That's done. I've played through this prologue so many times. There is a mod to skip it, but for the purpose of the stream, I wanted to go through and talk about the things we're going to be seeing.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Serves me right for trying to pin you in.
Does.
Come on over here. I want to show you something. See that? It was your mother's favorite passage. It's from the Bible. Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
Whoa, I've got adult fists as a baby. That's kind of creepy.
These experiments
Don't bear
are
down,
wasted.
fool. We experiment to prepare. Prepare to survive. Of course I miss it.
Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, pal. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young man. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I?
Yes.
Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official Vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Alright, let's get a look at it. Oh my god, we look terrible. Ugh, what an ugly kid we are. We're Pugsley over here. Alright.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool.
You didn't fool me, I just pretended not to know.
You're such a liar. Okay, if you're so smart, what did I get you for your birthday?
Date with Christine Kendall?
Gross! I didn't think you even liked girls. And you know what I mean, before you say something rude about me. I guess maybe I should give this to someone else. Someone who likes Grognak the Barbarian better than me and Christine. The question is, how could you tell the difference?
Ouch. Alright.
Hey, you having a nice time?
Yeah, I guess. Alright, so here we have our vault propaganda machine. Procreation is your civic duty. Dude, I'm 10. Thank you, Overseer. Safety first. We also have some world building in the bulletin board here. One copy of Dean's Electronics. If found, please return to Stanley. Wednesday is bingo night, and there's the 13 for Vault 13 from the first Fallout. And the first prize, a week's supply of water rations, also a Fallout 1 reference. Can't see what this is, and nobody's taken any little tags.
Enjoying yourself?
This one says learn, and there's someone in a suit, which is odd, because the vault has no clothing like that. Vault Annual 101 Bake Off, Bunt Cakes only. If anyone wants a tarot card reading, you know where to find me, Beatrice. And that's in, I think, the Christine font, or the Christie font. It looks very familiar. I think it comes with Windows. And there's a baseball game in the atrium. And not, what, are these bowling
having a
scores?
nice time?
Maybe bowling scores. I can't tell. Alright. Somewhere in the vault is an inkjet printer. That's all we've learned. The jukebox does not work. But that's fine, because it would probably be playing copyrighted music that would not be great to have on the stream. Which is why I'm not going to be running with, playing the music from my Pip-Boy throughout the game. Speaking of which, let's take a look at our Pip-Boy. We've got a Pip-Boy 3000, looks pretty good. I'm not sure if this is possibly the one from New Vegas, possibly from one of the mods installed with A Tale of Two Wastelands, I can't tell. We have... It's pretty standard, except if we go to the items, we have categories now. One of the mods gives us this, so we can click into that, and it organizes our items a little better than that.
Happy birthday!
I hope you appreciate the effort Amata put into this party. She really seems to like you, for some reason.
And you really seem not to, for some reason.
Bah! You little snot-nosed punk.
In Vanilla Fallout, these two characters, Christine Kendall and Susie Mack, are not here at the party. They were coded in, but then removed before launch because it was felt that they made
Nice
the place
party.
too crowded. They're here, but there's no real
Nice party.
interaction with them.
Nice party.
They only have one line each, I believe.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
So they're back in here from a mod, but that's it.
Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came. Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you?
Old Lady Palmer here has a lot of foreshadowing to drop, depending on what we say. Yes, ma'am.
Such a nice, polite young man you are. Don't ever lose your gift to speaking your mind so directly. We could use more of that down here. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. You're the birthday boy. No sharing required today.
Attention, everyone! It's time to cut the cake!
Andy, wait!
Thanks.
Oh, no.
Hey, happy birthday,
Allow me
Nosebleed.
to wish you a happy birthday. I would offer you a piece of cake, but,
Daddy, I told you not to act all official. I know you were joking, but I'm not sure any...
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer.
Some good answers here, but, you know, beyond this point, really, one of the problems with the narrative in Fallout 3, at least, is that we can use these questions to define our character, but they tend to funnel us either towards this sort of feeble milksop or a deranged psycho. And it becomes more and more apparent as we go that there are only a couple actual personality paths to choose from. You do look hungry. What, your mom drank up all the ration coupons again? I'm going to pick this one just because it's the most cutting.
Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk.
Anyone else did.
Say, Uncle!
People always enjoy my little speeches. Besides, that friend of
Butch,
yours could
what do you
use
think
a
you're
reminder
doing?
that
Leave him
life is
alone.
Not all fun and games.
Ugh, this is supposed
You all right,
to be
son?
a party, you know?
He didn't hurt... I hope Butch didn't hurt you. You want to tell me what that was all about?
I ain't no snitch.
That's fine, son. I'm glad to see you're not letting Butch bully you. He's going to be a handful in a few years if his mother doesn't take him in hand. Well, no harm done then. Why don't you get back to enjoying your party?
Unfortunately,
You should try it sometime, Daddy.
Come on,
You might
Raleigh.
like it.
You always have good ideas.
How's it going?
What's Butch's problem, anyway? I can't believe he tried to start a fight at your own birthday party. What a jerk.
I've got some commentary to give, but Amata is so loud talking to everyone that, I don't know, I don't want to talk over her dialogue, but at the same time, it's like, come on, give me a chance to comment on the game here. Your dad's the overseer. Can't you talk to him about Butch?
Come on, don't ask me that. You know he would if I asked, but where would that leave me? It's bad enough being the overseer's daughter. If everyone knew I ran to Daddy every time I had a problem, nobody would ever talk to me again. We'll think of some way to get Butch back, I promise. But I'm not getting my father involved.
Yeah, I got one. The Mackers.
Do you think we surprised
Super
him?
cool, right?
I'm sure.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything?
It's really cool. Did you fix it up for me?
As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability.
Thanks, Stanley.
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday! Not much, but I hope you like it.
Sure
Jeez,
that,
Wally,
Amanda.
who's the head of
Never
the gang?
suspected
You
a
or
thing.
me? No way.
Now go on and enjoy yourself.
Thanks
The
for
hat
coming,
just makes it
Stanley.
worse.
I know you were busy with the...
I'm gonna see the other hat. It's a little
How are
better
you
than
enjoying
the
your
party
party,
hat.
Mrs. Palmer? I help with the decorations, you know.
Oh, really? They're lovely.
I didn't.
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Balloons, party hats. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do magic tricks? And we all played Hunt the Mutant in the atrium? Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
Bring you
I
a
did
present.
Such
if
a
that's what you...
splendid job.
Shows how smart
Jonas?
you are.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. Really cool party and everything. I know that, Butch and I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
How
You
about
know,
Hell's
Dork
over
Face
all
here?
set down here.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Dork Face.
I
Thanks.
like that.
I'll send him right
I'm
down.
glad
Well,
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been cooking up a little surprise present. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
at least it doesn't have your name
I'm glad
in
to
it
be here.
somewhere,
I think it's
which makes
important
it
to keep
better
in
than
touch
any
with
of
the
your
young
other
people, you know,
ideas.
as part of my job.
So,
Plus,
what do you
well,
think we should call
I
our
like
gang?
party.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness, I hope I didn't miss the party.
Yeah, great party. Seems like half the people there hate me and the other half are just like, I don't know, vault staff. I have one friend. That's kind of sad, but you know, let's let that inform what we know of our vault dweller character. Dad and Amada threw me a great party, didn't they?
They sure did. My. 10 years old already? Why, I can remember helping your dad change your diapers. And now look at you, a great big grown-up 10-year-old with your very own Pip-Boy. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? I wrote you a poem, just for you. I hope you like it.
Thanks, I guess. Did you get me anything else?
Don't be silly. 1 poem per birthday, that's my rule. If I gave you 2, think how jealous Butch would be.
It's gotta be totally killer.
Sure thing,
Hey, how
Officer
about the
Gomez.
Vault Dweller?
Well, it's good.
Alright, let's check out this poem. Gray walls, impenetrable steel, suffocation, condemnation, little hands groping in subterranean uncertainty. Mommy, Daddy, am I dead? Nay, reborn into purifying fluorescence. A face emerges, strong and male, father to me, father to all, overseeing our lives, our eternities, harshness of discipline, harshness of love, obedience my savior. Beatrice got something going on, I think. Larva to pupa, pupa to worker. Buzz, one with the steel, honeycomb, 10 lies within the 101, significant at last, till gray seeps from walls to hair to soul, then eternal slumber, the sweet sleep of incineration.
Nice chatting with you.
Who wants to
Thanks
go
again
around
for
all
coming.
day being called a Vault Dweller? Sometimes
Thank
I think
you for
you really
coming,
are
Miss
as dumb
Beatrice.
as you look.
I hope you're having a nice time.
Oh my goodness, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. That dear boy is like a son to me.
Let's find out what he really thinks.
Thanks for inviting me. How much longer is it gonna go? Enjoy the party, sir?
Bah! I only showed up because Amata's friends with the brat. Give them a few more minutes, and then I want that place cleaned up and everybody back to work.
Sure thing, sir.
Jerk.
What are you doing down here, young man? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level.
I'm not a kid. I'm 10 years old.
You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise?
What kind of surprise is it? Or, I don't like surprises. Not a lot of good choices again.
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try?
Again, we can only be like, oh golly gosh, Dad, we can't shoot a gun here. It wouldn't be safe. Or unhinged psycho. There's no middle ground between these choices.
We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, pal. Happy birthday.
Alright, looks better with the over-the-shoulder here. Just because the model's hand and the gun don't quite match up, and that bothers me. A little bit of clipping.
Careful, it's a rad roach. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot.
One tough red roach.
Good work. That's one less rad roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Smile.
Where'd my gun go?
Girls have different parts.
What is your problem anyway? So, I'm the Overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old boy. So yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take.
Anything I need to know about the goat?
The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. GOAT. Everyone here in the Vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. So, pay attention and try not to fall asleep. You know what the Overseer says? We're born in the Vault, we die in the Vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all Vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar?
From each according to their ability, to each according to their need. Was everyone born in the vault?
That's what the Overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be. You're here now, and it's a hell of a lot better than being up there. All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe, and you're safe here.
I don't want to dredge anything up for you, but can we talk about Mom?
Your mother, she was beautiful. But beyond the beauty you've seen. There's just so much those old photos can never show. And she was passionate. About life, about love. But most of all, she was passionate about you. When she became pregnant, it was the happiest I had ever seen her. She had great things in mind for you. And so, time for you to stop stalling and get to class. Please, son, please, take these achievement tests seriously. The last thing I need is your mother's ghost haunting me because her only child became a garbage burner.
Why can't we leave the vault? Generations spend their lives in just a few rooms.
That's not the way it works. And it won't do to go around asking questions like that. Especially not around the Overseer. I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know. But it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the Overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand? You need to appreciate all you have. Because what's up there, on the outside, that's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either.
Alright, if you say so.
Hey, it's not my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the goat. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Bye, Dad.
Take care, son. Now get out of here, and good luck.
Alright, let's look at our teenage self. Well, it's an improvement, I guess. Still kind of goofy looking. We have no chin. Let's violate Vault HIPAA. Patient files. Freddy Gomez. Freddy's VDS is getting worse. Most days he can't even get out of bed. When he does manage to function, Freddy hides his insecurities and low self-esteem behind a bully's mask. Vault Tech medical protocol dictates the prescription of anti-anxiety medication when Vault depressive syndrome is involved. But do I really want to string the kid out on chlorpromazine for the rest of his life? I'm proud that I could pronounce chlorpromazine. Stanley. Stanley continues to suffer from severe and chronic head pain. I've been feeding him aspirin like it's candy, but I'm reticent, I could pronounce chlorpromazine, but reticent I'm having difficulties with, to give him anything stronger. He blames the lighting in his quarters, and though eye strain is certainly compounding the problem, the headaches are actually a symptom of overwork and lack of sleep. Knowing Stanley, and the schedule the Overseer has him on, the problem isn't likely going to get better anytime soon, so it's aspirin indefinitely. It's not great for your liver. Once again, the Overseer has insisted on being in the room for Amada's examination, throwing any inkling of doctor-patient confidentiality right out the window. I know he doesn't trust me, he never has, but I honestly believe the reason he attends his daughter's medical appointment is because he doesn't trust her. That's as ridiculous as it is sad. Amada is a great girl, and the chance of her doing something stupid, pregnancy, syphilis, whatever, is so unlikely it's not even worth mentioning. That's gross. Experiment 27CE. The cells are still replicating normally, no mutation, thank God. If whatever's out there could penetrate this vault, I can't even begin to imagine what the Overseer would do. I wonder if this is in reference to the FEV virus that created the super mutants. PP216. After borrowing a few more water chips and rerouting some of the power here in the clinic, I've finally been able to affect the latest sample. It's not much, but considering what I have to work with, a definite step in the right direction. But this new experiment was also monumental for another reason. It's the first time Jonas has assisted me. He's suspected forever, I know, so I guess it was inevitable. And his help has been invaluable. I just hope he knows what he's gotten himself into. Alright, so we've got some more foreshadowing for various vault business.
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh?
Yep.
Morning, Jonas.
Morning, Doc.
Alright, we got the first
How's
bobblehead. This makes it less likely that we'll become addicted. Tend to
Get
avoid
out of my way, you
chems, but-
stupid tunnel snakes!
I can show you a real tunnel snake, Amata.
Yeah.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
Good.
What are you gonna do, Amata?
Daddy's girl,
Go run and tell
daddy's
your daddy
girl.
on us? Look, I'm not looking to rumble with you. How about we just stay out of each other's business, like usual?
That text depends on how we dealt with the whole sweet roll incident at our 10th year party. Depending on what we had chosen, he might be more or less dismissive of us. This way, because we stood up for ourselves, or made fun of his mom for being a drunk, I guess, he's a little more wary of us. You really went with Tunnel Snakes as your final gang name?
Only the baddest gang in Vault 101? Like you don't know. We rule this vault, and what we say goes. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you.
So, what's going on here?
None of your business, kid. Get out of here before you get hurt. If you mess with the tunnel snakes, you're asking for it. Got me?
We're using the Fallout New Vegas dialogue rules, so instead of having a chance based on your speech skill, it's a pass-fail system. As long as our speech beats the required gate, we can choose the option successfully.
Partnership is considered the most successful joint venture in the history of American industry.
That's the Vault PA system. If you keep messing with her, the Overseer is going to come down on your gang.
Maybe you're right. We can deal with her later.
She thinks she's
Come on,
better
tunnel
than us.
snakes. This little bitch isn't worth our time.
Hey.
Whatever you say, Butch. You're the boss. Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
Hi, Stan.
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Stanley, sorry to keep you waiting. What seems to be the trouble today?
Hey, Susie,
I've got
what's
this
new?
headache that just won't go
Oh,
away.
not much.
Even with the pills you gave me
Our-
last...
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
Sure, I'm ready. Gonna ace this. It actually would not be too difficult to skip the goat entirely and just choose our tag skills, but you know, we're going through the game. We're gonna go ahead and examine the aspects of it that we can. So I'm gonna ace this thing.
I'm sure you will, especially since it's multiple choice with no wrong answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck.
Last week? It's the lights, I think. They hurt my eyes.
1 second. Cat wanted to be let out of the room.
That's still bothering you. Well, I can run
You
through
again.
a test.
What did I tell you about talking to me, huh?
Yes, I think I'd
I don't want to catch a case of the nerd from you.
Oh,
Be
dang.
too long.
Back.
Need to get
Look,
things
Square, I
settled
already
for you.
told you. We got nothing to say to each other.
I'll be with you as soon as
Nerd square.
We'll talk to your little friend later.
Uh-huh.
We're not friends. We're never going to be friends. Got it?
Ouch. Why does everyone hate me here? It's really kind of sad.
I hope you weren't just talking to me.
Oof.
Oh, hi. Why are you talking to me?
So, out of the entire group of people that we know, we have maybe one or two friends.
I've got other things to do. You nervous? I'm not.
So, out of the whole, our entire generation of Vault Dwellers, I assume, unless there are other kids we're not, you know, in a different class, these are the only two friends I have, and
Take your
Freddy is a maybe.
seats so we can get started.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. I want to take a look at the blackboard first. Today, the goat. Due next week, Big Book of Science, page 927, Combating Airborne Bacteria. Christine Kendall puts out.
Hello.
Brotch the Crotch. Central themes of Charles Dickens' Bleak House, the role of the mother figure. Poverty, romance, bureaucracy. Alright. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything, so let's sit.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
But doctor, wouldn't a parabolic destabilization of the fission But doctor, wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity? I'm gonna be, I don't know, choosing them.
Question 2.
Based
While working
on,
as an intern in the clinic,
absolutely nothing.
a patient with
I
a
guess.
strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Our character has an intelligence of 8, so I'm gonna try to pick the smarter responses when I can. Medicate the infected area to the best of your abilities.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay, because emotional intelligence is part of intelligence.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Pitcher.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do?
Offer your most prized possession for the resident's life.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Go to the armory, retrieve a laser pistol, and shoot the lock off.
Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
Large doses of an anti-mutagen agent.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
Slip some knockout drops into the resident's Nuka-Cola and take the comic book when he's unconscious. So that's a question here, actually. Do we have Nuka-Cola? Or was the goat written back when we had it? Because do we have a processing facility? It's been so many years we've been down in this vault. 200 years, right? So have we run out of Nuka-Cola? I don't know.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Loosen the bolts on some pipes. When the sink is turned on, the restroom will flood.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives. Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off.
To celebrate or to pray, as the situation warrants.
I thought you said it couldn't be failed. Alright, let's watch some of our fellow students turn in their goats before we turn ours in. Starting with Butch first, apparently. Oh, nope, it's Amada.
Here you are, Mr. Brotch. I hope I did okay.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see. Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Yo, Teach, I'm done.
Ah, Butch. Can I admit that I've been waiting for this day for a long, long time? Allow me to savor the moment. Now then, let's see. Really? Interesting. You've surprised me, Butch. I didn't think you had it in you. Hairdresser. Who would have thunk it?
You're so full of it. That isn't true.
Honestly, given his pompadour, he probably spends a lot of time in his hair. Makes sense to
I'm
me.
all done, Mr. Brotch. I guess. Wait a second. Can I have it back? I think I need to change one of my answers.
Just calm down a minute, Paul. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. Let's see. Yep, just as I thought. You're slated for the engineering track. Congratulations, Mr. Hannon. You've passed the GOAT.
Oh, gee. That's not so bad. Engineering, all right.
All finished?
Mother can't wait to find out if I'll be going into science or home economics.
Science. Well, perhaps. Let's see what the GOAT says. Well, well. Maintenance department. I hope your mother will be pleased. I'm sure Stanley will be.
What? That's impossible. I'm telling Father. He won't let you get away with this.
All finished?
Here. What's the stupid test say I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life?
Now, Susie, is that any way to talk about the infallible GOAT? You will be... You'll be going into teaching. No doubt due to your gift for communication. Don't worry, it isn't as bad as it sounds.
About what I figured. I guess I'll see you around, Edwin.
What?
I'm finished here.
Don't you want to find out what you got?
Now I already know what it says. Hardly takes a rocket scientist to crack that joke of a test.
Well, I'll be damned. That little so-and-so. Why didn't I think of that when I was 16? Well, well. Pip-Boy programmer, eh? Stanley will finally have someone to talk shop with.
Well, that's not so bad. Not bad at all. Great.
Yes, it's refreshing to see such, youthful enthusiasm. Good to know that the GOAT occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
Alright, so the only thing the GOAT does, based on the questions we've asked, is give us our tag skills. And all tag skills do is give us a 15-point bonus to, well, 3 skills. They do not, as in earlier Fallouts, give us, make it easier to improve those skills. So really, they're just, each of them is a one-time bonus, not too big of a deal, to be perfectly honest. As a Pip-Boy programmer, based on our answers, we get a boost to medicine, science, and speech, which is totally fine. Those are skills that unlock dialogue options and let us figure things out. So we're going to make these our primary skills for this playthrough, followed up probably by guns, lockpicking, and, I don't know, sneak, maybe. So we're good as far as the goat goes. We could change these now if we wanted to, but I'm happy with these results.
Stop bothering me. I've just got to figure out this last one.
The last one that was just the overseer? Yeah. Okay, well, good luck.
I don't have all day, Freddy. I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early.
Anything is possible, even an A.
Daddy's
Mr.
not
Promise.
here to save you now. Is get back to work.
Selfish and insubordinate.
Wake up! Come
You
on,
need to
wake
know
up!
these things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to wake up!
In just 5 more minutes, I was having this dream where the vault didn't have a ceiling.
No! You've got to get up, right now! If my father's men catch you here, I don't know what will happen.
Why would they be looking for me? I haven't done anything.
This isn't about some stupid prank. Your dad left the vault somehow, and now my father's gone crazy. Jonas is dead! So, you'd better listen to me and get moving if you don't want to end up like him.
I'm listening now. What's happened to Jonas?
I'm sorry, he's dead. They beat him, they just wouldn't stop, and my father ordered them to do it. I snuck out to warn you as soon as they were gone.
They're killing people? We need to get out of here.
That's what I've been trying to tell you! Listen, you have to follow your dad, escape from the vault, and you have to do it now while everything is still in confusion. Maybe it's none of my business, but you seem just as surprised as me to learn your dad is left. Didn't he tell you what he was planning?
No, I had no idea he was planning to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain everything to you? But it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own plan.
Escape the vault? But how?
Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's get out of here.
Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case.
No, you keep it. You may need it more than I do.
Well, okay. I guess it may come in handy if I run into any rad roaches.
Yeah, rad roaches.
All right, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Watch out for security. Good luck. I'll meet you at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me. Good luck.
Welcome to the stream, Feed Me Kittens. 10 stim packs, a nice starting amount. I'm not going to go super pack rat in the playthrough, but I am going to take things that'll be useful. Like the utility jumpsuit here gives us a +5 to lockpick and repair, which is helpful for getting over some content gates and skill caps. Let's go ahead with our baseball bat.
There he is. Hold it right there.
Okay.
Criminy, more roaches. Take that, you little buggers.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rad roaches!
Oh no! Come on, let's see if we can help her.
No, I can't go back in there. It's dark, and there's rad roaches.
Don't worry, Butch. I'll get your mom out of there.
Oh my God! Thank you! I didn't know what to do. You're the best.
Oh my God! Someone help me! Help! Ah! Oh, please help me! Oh, please help me! Ah! Oh, please help me!
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay! You're the best friend friend I've ever had, man. Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snake's jacket. Go ahead, take it.
God, I could really use a drink right now.
Yep. That's Butch's mom. Alright, let's go ahead and use the outfit because it gives us slightly better damage resistance. And we'll wear the cap because it gives us a boost to our melee weapon skill.
Come on, sit down and have a drink with me.
Now is not the time. Alright, snuck past that guy. Grandma Taylor is dead. I'm not going to steal her jumpsuit. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to be a pack rat about this, or a completionist.
There's more over here. Blood. Ah! Teach you to mess with me. Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Thanks, Officer Gomez. You've always been one of the good guys. And I'll pretend you don't work for a homicidal maniac.
Don't think I don't know it. Why do you think I'm letting you go? I guess you're trying to follow your dad. Outside. Good gravy. If I didn't know what the Overseer would do if he caught you, I'd never tell you to try for it, but it's your only shot. And you take care, and I hope you find your daddy.
Same. I hope you find your daddy. Alright.
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us.
Go for it.
It's me, Tom Holden.
Be careful!
Oh, dang.
No!
Just gunned him down, huh?
This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody. The dark, stupid kid is over here. He's trying to leave the ball. Don't let him get away.
They're everywhere.
Poor Floyd.
I told you, I don't know anything.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. You didn't really think you could get away from us, did you?
But I don't. Just tell us where to find your friend so we can talk to him.
He's my friend. I was worried about him. What does he have to do with any of this anyway?
Probably nothing, which is why you need to tell me where he is, so I can talk to him.
Watch out, sir, she's got a gun.
Amata, where did you get that gun?
Just get away from me! I don't want to shoot you, but I will! I swear I will!
How dare you threaten me? And with my own gun! I'm your father, damn you, and you'll show me some respect. Officer Mack, don't just stand there!
Don't make me take that gun away from you, girlie. Just hand it over. Nice and easy now.
No! Get away from
Damn!
me!
Oh my God, Amata! What have you done?
She went right for the crotch, too.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young man. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself.
If you ever lay a hand on Amata again, I'll make you regret it.
I place the good of the vault above everything, even my own paternal feelings. We must not allow sentiment to cloud our judgment. But I admire your protective instincts. Very well. I give you my word that Amata will not suffer further because of your actions. Now then, if you really care about Amata, you will see how dangerous your father's actions were. Hand over your weapons, and put an end to this dangerous situation. There is no need to join your father as a traitor to the vault.
I don't know why my dad left, but I know you're a murderer and a tyrant.
Let's let history be the judge of that. If you had paid attention to Mr. Broch, you'd understand that history is invariably written by the victor. And I intend to be the victor. You won't survive the night. Guards, help me! Guards, help!
Oh, Jonas. I did take the lab uniform for the +5 to science. But for now, let's go ahead and listen to the note from Dad.
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out.
Poorly.
It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
Yeah, looks pretty good. Or better, at least.
Oh my god. I had no idea my father would... I had no choice, Officer Mackey. Here, take it. I don't want it anymore. I don't know what I'd do if I still had the gun and my father came looking for me.
You did what you had to do to survive.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, you'd better get out of here. I'll try to meet you at the vault door. If I don't make it, good luck.
First, to loot my friend's possessions. There we go. Alright. It's a lot of ammo. Alright, let's read some more dossiers. Tunnel snakes. If Butch and his leather-clad delinquents accost Amata one more time, they'll have more to deal with than her acerbic teacher. The services may have come in handy upon occasion, I must admit, but they're starting to become unruly. If dogs become feral, they must be put down. I'll have to remind Butch of that upon our next meeting. Just what Vault 101 needs. An absent-minded, sexually repressed sycophant. Beatrice has served Vault 101 admirably for years, but her mind is growing feeble. I'll have to speak with our good doctor about some sort of long-term pharmaceutical solution. We may be able to keep her comfortable, and, more importantly, quiet, until she passes on. What don't you want her saying, Overseer? I never should have assigned Jonas to JP. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. I never should have assigned Jonas as James's assistant. He was always too idealistic for his own good. Now he spends every waking minute with a good doctor who gleefully fills his ears with even more idealistic nonsense. I've considered reassigning him, but the truth is Jonas is a fine medic in his own right, and hiding him down in maintenance would be a terrible waste of resources. And Amada. Every time I try to get Amada to open up, she just pushes me further and further away. Since she was a child, I've tried to instill in her those virtues that have made the vault what it is today. Loyalty, honesty, commitment, hard work. She does try, and with a lot of guidance has grown into a fine young woman. That makes it all the sadder that she continues to alienate me. She looks at me and sees the overseer, not the father that has cared for her alone, since she was an infant. Scouting reports. Report 2241-0210. That is about 33 years ago, if it's currently 2277, as I believe it is. As our test suggested, the immediate vicinity of the vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to be still common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Rad-X with us on future surveys, but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless, the town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared or are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants which appear to confirm McKay's theories of mutation due to extended exposure to radiation. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the vault. See Exhibit A. The good news is that human civilization still survives despite everything. We discovered a settlement known as Megaton, see Exhibit B, whose inhabitants, though somewhat wary at first, soon welcome us into their town. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton and learned a great deal about the capital wasteland, as the area around Washington, D.C. is now called, from them. Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilizations of sorts, but it seems the giant ants are the least of the dangers of this new world. We agree that it was prudent to return to the vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained in Megaton to serve as ambassadors and continue to collect information until we return. Ann Palmer, that's Old Lady Palmer, survey team leader, February 10th, 2241. There's Exhibit A, a terrible artifact of an ant, and B, which looks like a structure of some kind. Vault Tech instructions. Letter from Dr. Stanislav Brown. If you are reading this, emergency vault interment procedures have been initiated and you and your control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations, you are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever undertaken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now, as they will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program, and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec Corporation as outlined in your employee agreement. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Please see attachment A for details. Dr. Stanislaus Brom, Director, Societal Preservation Program, Vault-Tec Corporation. Vault 101 will not receive a GEC module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the Overseer's sealed orders. Vault-Tec Scientific Entry, the GEC. The GEC is, quite simply, the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec, a terraforming module capable of creating life from complete lifelessness. After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault-Tec patented vault, residents can then activate the GEC and create a new Earth in paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clear water. Of course, due to the time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with a GEC module. And there we go, that's all the lore. So we can get on with getting on. Yep, my gun skill is pretty bad. I think it's only a 17 right now. But that's okay because I have a lot of bullets.
He's opening the vault door! Get the Overseer! We need this door open now!
Oh my god. You actually opened it! You did it! You opened the door! My god, I almost didn't believe it was possible.
I couldn't have done it without your help.
No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive out there, it's you.
Well, why don't you come with me?
It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen, if you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for you know, Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
Gotcha now.
You shouldn't have tried to run!
I'm not going out
Close
there.
the door!
I don't care what the Overseer says. Gotcha now. Gotcha now. I'm not going out there. I don't know what the Overseer says.
And there it's closed.
Bet you a week's rations of auto.
Alright, as you can see, there are a few signs from people who are trying to get into the vault at some point. Let us in, help us, we're dying, etc., etc. And here we have the exit to the main game out of the prologue. We have a last chance here to change anything about our character. We can change our name. I'm going to keep it as it is unless anyone in the chat has a better suggestion. But keep in mind that this is on a bit of a delay, so I won't see it in the text until, you know, a while after I've told you that. I've asked. Change race, sex, we can change our appearance here. And I really don't like our chin, but rather than take the easy way and change the chin, I'm going to see if I can give us some facial hair to cover up that weak chin. You know, the way you do in real life. I think I'll just go with goatee. There we go. I think that makes up for the weak chin just a little bit. Special is fine. I'm not going to change that. Not going to change traits. Not going to change tag skills. If you joined the... Well, I'll show you in a bit. We have a mod that lets us change save stat presets. We're not going to. We are not going to play in hardcore mode because we're not that hardcore, and I don't want to be distracted from, you know, narrating the game and going into my analysis here. Alright, here we have the capital wasteland. We have a good overview from this scenic outlook right outside the vault. We can see the Washington Monument, or what's left of it in the distance, the Capitol building. Oh, we get our first level up. Alright, we have a few options. I do want to get lockpick up to 25 so we can deal with easy locks and not just the very easy. We are going to boost our explosives a little bit. And then I think we have 2 more. We can go ahead and boost our speech a little. There we go. In terms of traits, there's nothing that's a great trait in this first level options, so we're just gonna go with junk rounds to help us get some more early ammo a little easier. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Feed Me Kittens. I hope that you're able to make it back for the end of the stream. Alright. Let's take a look at ourselves with our goatee. Looks a little less hideous. And there we can see up ahead the Megaton, which we just saw in the computer files. So that is our first option in terms of where to go. Oh, and here's some bodies we can check for some supplies. We just got our Galaxy News radio station, but we are not going to turn that on because I don't want to play copyrighted music and get the stream in trouble there. Got some ammo, got a pistol. This guy's got some nice magazines. And a dead raider here with a whole bunch of drugs. That's good for now. We can trade those when we get to Megaton. Following the road for now, down to Springvale, which I occasionally call Springfield. So if I do say Springfield in the stream, this is what I'm going to be talking about. Somebody filled this mailbox with drugs and grenades. I will grab that. Boxing Times magazine. More bobby pins and booze. I'm not going to be using a lot of drugs or alcohol to boost my stats in the game because I really don't like dealing with addiction. But they make good trade goods. They are relatively light for their value. Nuka-Cola, pre-war book, which is a collectible quest item we can save for laters. An Eyebot, the first living entity we've run into out in the wasteland. Which maybe we read about them in Vault History class, in robotics, the history of robotics. Pugilism Illustrated, we'll take that book. Now the books will give us permanent skill bonuses, but there's a perk we can get later that increases the skill bonus from 2 to 3, so we're going to hold on to our books for now. And our first lock. There we go. Now, because there are bottle caps in this safe, I'm going to assume that it was a post-apocalypse stash and not something owned by the original owner of the house, which Wouldn't make a lot of sense anyway, considering we're within spitting distance of Megaton over there. Nothing here of value is going to be from before the war. It would all have been scavenged long ago. Letter from Vault Tech. Alright. Dear safety-conscious citizen, we are writing to inform you that your family was not selected for inclusion in your chosen Vault Tech facility. Your deposit has been retained and your application added to a waiting list for your preferred vault. In the interest of your family's security in the event of a minor nuclear event, please consider relocating to one of these areas where Vault Tech facilities are available without a waiting list. For a full list of Vault Tech facilities with available accommodations, include exciting locales such as Oklahoma and newly annexed Canada, contact your local Vault Tech representative. Vault Tech wishes you and your family the best of luck in this uncertain future. Best regards, Vault Tech, Public Relations Department, Washington, D.C.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden. It's time we have a talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you.
Despite everything I've said about this being a very picked-over area due to its proximity to Megaton, there is, you know, just Nuka-Cola sitting in a vending machine in the middle of nowhere. So maybe there's someone running around stalking them. Who knows? Maybe it's the machine brews it itself. Maybe nobody else but me likes Nuka-Cola. I love it. I love Nuka-Cola. It's one of my favorite healing items when you're not in an immediate need of healing.
Transporter isn't taking you as far as you would like to go. Purchase a pretty trouble.
Alright, now this is from a mod that offers an alternative to fast travel. Near different settlements there are these giant mole rats with chairs on the back. It's from a mod that was originally New Vegas. And if you went to New Vegas first, there were people who could tell you about it. But, you know, this not being New Vegas, there's just the automatic iBot robot.
Spending your precious time wandering, are you?
And there are mole holes which can travel as well, but they have to be discovered. We don't. Right now, we could go to the Fairfax Ruins, the Citadel, or Willman's Wharf from here, taking the mole rat. But we neither have the caps nor the desire to go to any of those places right now. So
Tired of aching legs and feet? Welcome to Megaton. The bomb is perfectly safe for the city. Promise. Interfering comments. We will take you where you need to go.
That's kind of a neat effect, using the turbine to open the gate, but the gates will never close again. In fact, I don't know if they could close, given the way the turbine spins, unless they can, you know, reverse it somehow. But enough of that, let's head into Megaton.
I'll be damned. Another newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, boy.
Oh, thanks.
Something tells me you're all right. So
Aw.
welcome to Megaton. Just holler if you need something.
Alright, before we go on, though, I want to check the audio settings really quick. It feels a little loud to me. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit just because I don't want it drowning everything out. There we go. Maybe the master down a little bit too. You know about the vault? Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for my dad. Middle-aged guy, graying hair, looks a lot like me, minus the goatee.
Sorry, I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
Alright, well, maybe you could tell me about the town.
What do you want to know?
Well, why do you call it Megaton?
The town's named after the bomb that's sitting in the middle of it. It hasn't gone off yet.
Who in their right mind builds a town around an undetonated atom bomb?
It's not like the place was put up overnight. Megaton's been here for decades, been growing and growing ever since. Started out as a small settlement of people trying to get into Vault 101. When they were denied, they stuck around here. Some of them started worshiping the thing like a god. Now we've got a whole goddamn church. They're nuts, no doubt, but mostly harmless. By now, most people don't give a shit. They figure if it ain't gone off by now, it never will. I respectfully disagree.
Yeah. Well, I could see about disarming the bomb for you.
Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you.
100 caps? So caps are money? Alright, I'll take a look into it.
Great. Go ahead and see what you can do. Just be careful.
Now that I'm helping you, maybe you can help me find my dad.
Well, come to think of it, I do remember a stranger coming through here. Had a look in his eye. You know the kind a man gets when he's got a purpose. Spent some time up in the saloon. Might want to check with Moriarty. Just watch yourself. That man's trouble.
Alright, I'll check out the saloon. Before I go, though, do you know anything about the area outside Megaton?
It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements, too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south, you've got Rivet City. But don't bother going to D.C. The place is a war zone.
Noted. Alright, see ya.
Don't fool around with that bomb, unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't want to blow up either.
You're looking to trade, stranger?
Yeah,
Check
sure.
out Craterside
Oh.
Supply.
Alright, maybe when I'm done talking to that Moriarty guy. Alright, here's the bomb. Alright, explosives 25 or higher required. What do we got? I think we have a 20 currently. Yeah, so another level up. And we can take care of that. I also want to raise our guns when we can. Alright, now we know to get up there.
Yeah, you need something?
No, I'm good, thanks. That's what we call a bark in game writer terms. It is a little convoluted to find our way around town, but there we go.
Yeah, you
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Wait, is that... Damn it.
Come, listen.
Oh, you
Now,
work.
dear.
Work.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty's. My saloon, my home, my slice of heaven in this backwoods little burg. If you've got the caps, I've got your pleasure. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Your troubles are a thing of the past.
Hi, I'm looking for my dad. Middle-aged guy, wears a Vault 101 jumpsuit and a Pip-Boy. Looks a lot like me, minus the goatee. Have you, maybe seen him around?
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Wait, my father and I were born in Vault 101.
Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well. You stayed in my saloon, after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mom, truly. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of little disappointments. And now you're all grown up and wondering where he's gone to.
You're wrong. My dad never would have lied to me. I mean, sure, he abandoned me without saying anything, but lying, no, that would have been too far.
Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. 5 years back. All hail the Overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, hmm?
Well, do you know where he went after do you know where he went after visiting here?
You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours. Very reasonable.
Well, I don't have 100 caps.
All right, kid. Let me help you out. You know, for all time's sake. If you don't have the cops to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me.
What kind of favor?
Eager, eh? Good. I like that. It's nice to have a doer in this shithole of a town for a change. This junky bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor. Get the caps she owes me and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
All right. Well, thanks, I guess.
Little bit of caps for so much information. Think about it.
Come on, work.
Traveler, eh?
Hey, Smoothskin, do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
Gah, what are you?
Haven't you ever seen a ghoul before?
Well, no, I grew up in the vault. What's a ghoul?
Well, not all of us got the chance to hole up in a nice cushy vault when the bombs fell. A bunch of us got stuck out here in the world and got a full-on blast of heat and radiation. Turned us into a pack of walking corpses. Near as I can tell, we aged slower than you. A lot slower. There were even a few ghouls that were alive during the war. Of course, with a face like ground Brahmin meat, you can imagine that folks don't take too kindly to us.
You know, it's not so bad.
Nice of you to say so. If you can't be nice, at least pretend, right? Fake it till you make it and all that. Still, though, a fake compliment is better than the usual spit in the face that I get. You're not half bad for a smooth skin.
Well, now that we're friends and all, I'm looking for my dad. Middle-aged guy wearing a Vault 101 jumpsuit and a Pip-Boy. Looks like me, except for the goatee. You seen him around?
Oh, yeah. I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more.
Well, I talked to Moriarty, and he's trying to charge me for the info.
That's his way. Always putting caps before people's lives. I wish someone would stand up to him one day.
You're someone.
Oh, my. I shouldn't be saying all of this. I'm sorry. I really must get back to work. I can't get involved. I'm so sorry.
All right, well, what was that you were saying about Galaxy News Radio?
Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive.
All right, well, goodbye, Gob.
See you soon.
Got something on your mind? Hi there. I'm Nova. New to Megaton, huh? Do yourself a favor and keep walking. Some of us stay for a few days, and then it's 5 years later.
Well, look, I'm looking for my dad, a middle-aged guy wearing a Vault 101 jumpsuit and a Pip-Boy. You seen him around?
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
Uh-huh. You know it's my dad, right? All right, well, I talked to Moriarty already, and he's trying to charge me for the info.
Yeah, that's Colin's style, all right. He sells information so much, you'd think the bar was just a hobby.
All right, well, what's the story with the bartender?
Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though.
Why is Moriarty so hard on him?
Well, the miserable bastard is hard on all of us, but Gob gets it the worst. I guess just because he's different, you know?
Where did he come from?
He don't talk about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C. He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say. He's been here for, I guess about 15 years now. Ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers.
Oof.
Sure thing, baby. What did you have on your mind?
Well, that's it.
Take care of yourself, hun.
Good to see you again. Need a drink?
So where'd you come from?
A place called Underworld. It's a ghoul city down in D.C. I set off up here to find adventure and fortune. And, well, I found this place. I'm sort of stuck here. Colin says that I can't leave until I pay off my debt to him. Of course, he charges me room and board, too. If you ever get to Underworld, tell Carol that I said hi.
All right, later.
See you soon.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Yeah, or something.
I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise, you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
Well, I'll need some details before I can decide.
Hey, you're pretty smart for a wastelander. I need you to deliver a message to my family. They live in a small settlement northwest of here. If you bring it, I'm sure my dad will pay you. I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help.
Well, I mean, if I'm heading that way.
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Well, what's Arafu?
Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Where is it?
Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac. If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it.
Do you think something bad's happened to your family?
No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated.
Well, who else lives there?
Well, let's see. There's Evan King. He's like the sheriff of the town or whatever. Then there's my family, the Ewer family, and a lady who lives alone named Karen Shenzi.
Anything dangerous around there I should know about?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, slaver raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine?
Yeah.
No, it's completely safe.
Oh, good.
If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know. Okay.
All right, thanks.
Hey, thanks again for doing this for me. It means a lot.
Well, I said maybe, so we'll see. Alright, I need 100 caps to pay off Moriarty, and one of the other residents mentioned the supply place for trading, so I guess I'll head that way.
Yeah, you need something?
No, I'm good. It's a vault suit.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply, but what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Well, first, where'd you get that vault suit back there?
I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours, if you help.
As a digression, to summarize, about 30 years ago, from what we saw in the Overseer's terminal, a scouting party was sent out and discovered Megaton. A couple of people were left behind temporarily, but they went back afterwards. And then Moriarty said that 5 years ago, someone escaped the vault and came by. And now Moira's saying that 10 years ago, someone came by and left the vault suit there that we see over her shoulder right now. So, in addition to Dad leaving, within our character's lifetime, 10 years ago, someone escaped the vault and made it to Megaton. And 5 years ago, someone came through from the vault. And yet, we don't have any indications that the Overseer freaked out and had a security lockdown when those other two individuals left the vault. So either he's becoming crazier, which is entirely possible, or he has a specific grudge against James, our character's father, which is also very, very likely. He's always been very, very, standoffish to us, as we saw in our 10-year-old flashback. And as we saw in our 16-year-old flashback, we had no friends in the vault other than Amada. So it seems to me that the implication here is that Dad and I have been ostracized to a degree within the vault based on all of the information we have available to us. I mean, maybe not entirely, maybe not directly, but we were definitely set apart. Anyway, Moira has asked us if we want to give her a quote for her forward for her book. And sure, I've got plenty to say about life in the vault.
Great! Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Well, it wasn't paradise down there, but it wasn't bad either. At least not until Dad left.
A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them before, but none with the big 101 on their back. Good luck finding him. Maybe the armored vault suit will help you out there, huh? That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun.
Well, I could use the cap. What's the book you're working on?
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me.
with mean words.
I like Moira. Alright, I guess I'll help with this survival guide.
All right then. Now I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
What's this about radiation?
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
Well, when the tough gets going, the tough get glowing. I'm off to be irradiated.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of.
Alright, before that though, let's see what you have for sale. I can
Sure thing.
sell off some of the stuff I've collected. I have the 10mm pistol, so I don't really need the 9. I don't really need the laser pistol, because I'm not using energy weapons. I'm going to keep the BB gun and the baseball bat for sentimental purposes. They were the only things I took with me from the vault. I'm going to keep the utility and vault lab uniform because they give me bonuses to skills. I'm going to keep the jumpsuit for sentimental purposes, as I said, along with the tunnel snake outfit because it's unique. Sell some drugs. Actually, I'm going to buy that jet back because there is a quest that requires it. And keep mentats in case I need a quick boost of my skills. Sell the booze. Oh, she's in the negatives now. Let me go ahead and see if there's anything I want to buy from her first of all. She doesn't really have much that I can afford and want. Alright, there we go. I don't want to end up with negative caps owed.
Don't hurt yourself.
Alright, goodbye.
See ya.
What time is it? It is... Oh, it's here. 3:02. Okay, we have time. Let's get irradiated. So standing in the water gives us some radiations per second, but if we want to get 600 to get the better reward, we're going to have to go a little faster.
Behold, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in
does he
his
have some
favored land
Heelys on or
attend
something?
now to the words of the prophet
Hey
of
there,
Atom.
little Maggie.
Come
Billy says I
forth
shouldn't be talking
and
to you.
drink the waters of the
Alright, that was weird and creepy. But let's head back up to Moira and get the radiation sickness cured. 600 rads, critically irradiated. I think we're at 600. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? Or a bit over the Geiger counter?
Well, I'm about as irradiated as I can get without burning a hole in the floor.
I can tell. You're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up.
Just do your examination and fix me up, please.
You're a mighty lucky one, you know that? At this state, most people'd have trouble standing up, much less walking over here. Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it?
Thrilling.
Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
Alright. See, each time with the second level of difficulty for what Moira's asking for, you get some kind of bonus reward. This time it's a free perk. When we suffer from advanced radiation poisoning, our crippled limbs will automatically regenerate. Which isn't going to happen very often because, well, I tend to avoid advanced radiation poisoning. I'm ready to continue research on the first chapter.
I've got to see how safe it is to scavenge food from one of those huge stores out there. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy?
Getting food doesn't sound so bad. What are you looking for?
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
Alright, I'll check out the Super Duper Mart.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine, too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Got it.
Come back soon.
Alright, this is a good point to end the stream for the day. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry, next week, next Sunday, at 11 a.m. Central Time. And then possibly more often. I don't know. It depends on how well this goes. Depends on how my scheduling works. I am looking for a job right now, hence you know, the limited free time I have, and yet I have so much free time. It's kind of a paradox. But thank you for tuning in for the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for any super likes, anything that kicks a little money my way while I am unemployed. Thank you for those of you who are subscribers to the channel, and for those of you who are channel members. I couldn't do this without your help. See you next week.